This is the Intimate Issues with Dr.O. My name is Dr.O. Olufemi. People call me Dr.O. Today we're talking about sexual abuse, and every 98 seconds one person is sexually assaulted, molested, abused. So today I have with me Kemi. She's going to share her experience, so I want you to listen carefully so you know what we're talking about. This is still the Intimate Issues with Dr.O. So we'll be right back.
Give me one more chance, and know that I have done you wrong. All those times you looked at me and saw the good I really had. Sometimes I just wanna cry for living you so down like that, and treating you like you were nothing. I'm sorry. It hurts when you think of me. I know I deserve this for all the ways I treated you. It was served wrong, a stupid flaw in my life. If I could hold your hands one last time and look into your eyes, I know I'd redeem myself. Cause I'd tell you how much it really felt and how much I needed you back. Baby, give me one more chance.
Hello, Kemi.
Hi, Ma.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm so glad you want to volunteer to speak up, because that's what we need. If one person at a time volunteers or stand up to speak out, to speak up, then we can really know what is in there, what is going on, and how to protect. We learn a lot. So I'm so glad you are here to talk to me. Can you introduce yourself to my audience, please?
My name is Kemi. I'm going to talk on sexual abuse here.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want you to be free.
Okay.
This is an office, so nothing is scripted. I want you to speak from your heart.
Okay.
I will ask you questions, but I want you to tell your story. So just to help you, I will ask you questions. Okay. Whatever you're not comfortable with, you don't need to answer.
Okay.
All right. But I want you to be comfortable talking about this. Okay. How did this happen?
If I could remember vividly, when I was in, is it a Kemi 5 or GS1? Then I have a lesson teacher. The lesson teacher is my uncle.
Okay. First, how old are you now?
I'm 28 now.
Okay, so you're no longer a child.
Exactly.
Because you look pretty young and beautiful, so I'm like, okay, she's still 17. I know you're an adult. I just want them to know, like, okay, I hope she's not fascinated.
No. I'm old enough to stop for myself.
Okay,
now.
good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So then my lesson teacher is my uncle. That's my mom, older brother, son. Because he's a university undergraduate there, so he don't take me in at home as a lesson teacher. So I can remember then my mom beats me naked in his presence. Naked.
At what age?
That should be Kemi 5, GS1.
I mean, that's
So
a
that should
child.
be, yeah,
Why did
child.
she ask you to take your clothes off so you could?
And she believes that's the pain I can go through just for me not to repeat the offense again. So she has to like beat me naked in front of my uncle, in fact my stepfather. But the funniest thing is that she doesn't see it as a sin.
Of course.
She sees it as a punishment
To correct
me. So it was after that scene, I could remember when my lesson teacher was around, the next thing I heard was like, off your clothes.
At what age?
Like same age.
Primary 5.
Kemi 5.
Primary 5 will be
Should be around like, let me say 10 years.
10 years old.
Yes.
Okay.
Pull up your clothes. I had to. It is hard. This is my virgin now. Like, he told me he's trying to know, probably maybe I'm still a virgin.
How old was uncle at that time?
My uncle is a university undergraduate, so he should be around his early 20s.
Okay.
Yes, early 20s.
Was he living with you or just on vacation?
No, he's not living with us, but his house is not far to our place.
So he comes all the
He
time?
comes all the time to take
And he
me.
was your lesson teacher?
And he was my lesson
So
teacher.
you were around him all the time?
Exactly.
Okay.
So immediately did that. I don't know what he's all about. I don't know because
At 10 years old?
at
of
10
course.
years old, because I was just like, I was open everything down to let him penetrate. It is now I know he's trying to penetrate. Do you understand me, ma? So it was just like, okay, all what I'm doing for you now is just to see maybe you're still a virgin, everything like that. So it was when I grew up.
So he turned himself to the doctor?
Exactly.
To examine you?
Exactly. So since then, nobody to talk to, even my mom, because she's this kind of person that she's hard, strong. She goes to work, so she hardly listens to me. She hardly talks to me.
What's right there?
Yeah.
At that age, what he did, did you think it was right, or did you know that was wrong?
Then I thought it was
at
right.
that time,
At that
when
time.
he was doing it.
But now,
No, before now.
Okay.
I'm trying to establish something.
Alright.
I'm trying to let them realize certain things. You thought it was uncle, his older, he was right doing what he was doing at that time.
Exactly.
Why didn't you tell your mom if you knew at that time that that was right? Why didn't you ask?
I can't ask because I was scared of my mom.
Okay. So you thought if your mom knew about it,
She's going to punish me once more again. Because she might not believe.
okay,
Yeah.
a lot of victims, that word they might not believe is what I was trying to get out.
Exactly.
Okay.
So since then, I usually look at him like, okay, I see it as normal to the extent it affected me to when I grew up. Until the day I saw him again with like 2 kids and his wife.
After how many years?
I've got admission then. So let me say like about like 10 years later.
After that first time, did it happen again? Was that the only time?
The issue there is that I can't remember, but that day I
You
can't.
remember
Yes.
that one time?
Yes, I can forget that.
Okay.
Exactly, ma'am.
Okay. So when you saw him with his children, what
With
did
his children, I was like, that was when I know, yes, he did something bad to me. Because I look at him.
How old were you when you realized?
I should be around like 20, let me say from 18, 20.
Okay.
So I was just like, wow, this is Uncle Yemi, his name is Yemi. This is Uncle Yemi that did this, and this is the wife. Should I talk? Should I shut up? The thing was running my brain. What should I do? I was just like, there's nothing I can do, just let it be. And I could remember the day I finally had to come out and tell my mom. She was just like, oh, I will call the father, I will talk to the father. How can the son do this kind of thing?
Was that after you saw him with his family?
Yes.
So you were.
That is when the boldness was there. I told my mom.
What gave you that boldness?
Because I was angry. I was angry at my mom.
What were you angry at?
I was angry because I believe she didn't monitor me very well. I was not free with her.
Okay.
Because I didn't. We were free together. Yes, I could have told her. So then I heard her sister was just like, Kemi, you have so many grudges against your mom. What is happening? That was when I had to talk. So when I told her, she was just like, God, this thing is happening under her nose that she didn't know anything, stuff like that. Hoping maybe she's going to take some steps. That was the end. That day, talk.
No family meeting,
nothing.
Confrontations.
So, exactly. So I feel, no, this is bad. That's why I said, okay, let me just come outside and say it out. Because of some older ladies.
Okay. At that time, it was in school. Was it like a long vacation for him? Okay, you said it was your neighbor, like
yes.
You lived on the same street. Was he on vacation or what?
And actually, not really vacation because I guess it's school in Lagos here.
Okay, so it was
going home to school, yes. But me, I'm staying primary 5 then. Yes.
So if you just could think back, what was he thinking about? Because you cannot remember. It is possible to have blocked it out so you don't remember things.
Exactly.
You understand? But no matter what, you will remember that first day. A lot of people will say, I don't remember if it continued, especially if it happened when they were young, because they tried to block it out. So, if you could remember, what was happening to him at that time?
Nothing.
He just saw like.
Because what I actually think prompts that thing is when my mom beats me naked in his presence. Because
so he saw you.
He saw me the whole. As in the whole body.
So the devil got into him like
so you know, definitely there you can't touch because my mom was there. So the next day it was just the both of us alone in the house.
Okay. So would you say this was your mom's fault or his fault, or did you blame anyone?
I blame the both of them.
Okay. Your mom because.
My mom because of that punishment in his presence.
Okay.
At least he's a man. He's a guy.
Okay. But you know what, in this culture, you understand, because when it comes to sexual assault, sexual abuse in childhood, it happens mostly in the house where the child lives. Family members, domestic staffs, people surrounding them, people that they trust and love and see all the time. So, your mom, how was your relationship with her? At that
time, it's just mommy good morning, mommy good night.
Why?
Just because she loves her job. So she leaves early in the morning, she comes back late in the night.
Were you the only child?
I'm the only child.
Wow. So when she was gone, who was with you?
I go to school and I come back, I'm all alone in the house.
All alone in the house?
Exactly.
Okay. So after that incident, what happened next? I mean, how did you feel? You were still by yourself and that happened?
Actually, I felt bad. Since then, I always see man as one part human being, one part creature God created. Even especially when I noticed my stepfather would beat my mom again. Because I remember.
So domestic violence was going on in the house
too?
Okay.
Because I remember then I held a knife that I'm going to stab my stepfather if you raise your hand on my mom again. So since then I've been seeing men, thank God for some years back now, that me and my mom were now close.
After you told her?
Yes, after I told her. After I told her.
Even though she didn't do anything, she got closer to you?
I just have to get it up because of the Bible. Honor your father and your mother. So there's nothing I can do. Holding grudges against her is even means sinning against God.
Okay, so do you think opening up to her was the reason you got closer?
Not really. Not really, but I just feel opening up to her again, I feel relieved a little bit.
Did that help you?
Exactly, it helped me. It says that it's getting off my mind a little. It's getting off.
Okay. Okay, you said opening up to your mom helped you.
Exactly.
In what way?
It's helped me in the sense that I got relieved a little bit.
A little bit.
Exactly.
Okay. So what could have made it better? Or how do you feel now? Let me come to right now.
I feel okay now.
Talking about it?
Talking about it.
Deciding to talk about it.
I feel okay. Even saying it out now, I'm okay.
You feel okay?
I feel relieved now.
That's very, very important. Keeping secrets. It's like you have this burden over your head. Letting it go, or even telling one person, just one person, it relieves the stress. It takes away the burden from you. So if you have to talk to other parents, because you said your mom was really, really hard on you, and that was the reason you couldn't open up to her.
Very, very
what do you like to tell parents? Just help me tell them something about that situation.
What I'm going to tell the parents outside there is just that you need to be close to your children. Be friendly with them. The streetness has to reduce, because it is the streetness that actually affected me. So I won't want same thing to happen to other children outside there. So the thing is just that parents should be friendly with their and kids. They should be close, especially their female children.
Back in the days, you could say female children. Now, both. Either male or female. Because girls, boys get raped. It's not limited to any gender now.
Exactly.
As much as you're scared and overprotective of your girls, be the same to your boys.
Exactly. That's anytime I see any of my niece with a grown-up boy, maybe they are talking or anything, I would grab the girl for just leave that girl alone. But I always
do you think you're overprotective?
I might be too overprotective because you know it happens to me.
I know.
So I don't feel if I should just take her to one corner and start doing same thing to her. So I had to stop instantly. I can remember the party I went to in Ijebu. That is what happened. I had to stop the lady. I want to come back here. She was smiling. So and I imagine if it is that thing is actually happened, she won't know. She will just be smiling. So it is better for parents to be careful with the uncles that will leave their daughter or their sons with the auntie. They should just be careful, no one to be trusted.
Okay.
No one.
Okay. You cannot trust anyone with your kids. You'll be careful, you'll be watchful. And she said, the reason I wanted you to talk to them is your experience. If your mom had been open, friendly with you, this probably wouldn't have happened,
exactly.
Or probably it would have happened, but you'll be able to talk to her about it. You understand what I mean? How has this affected you? Did it affect you in any way growing up?
The only way is just my view about men generally.
Okay.
My view about men, it really affected me because I only see men as a monster.
Okay.
So sorry to say that to all the men in the world. That is the way I see them. But now it's over.
You have a boyfriend?
Sure, I have a fiancé.
Good. I'm so glad. When it comes to sexual abuse, please, parents, be watchful. Like I said, be monitor your kids. You know, we always talk about I'm busy. She said she was left alone by herself. That alone was torture. Please, I know you have to work, but you still need to be there for these kids. And leaving them with uncles and aunties, because this is not only limited to men. Women rape too. I've had a couple of clients that were raped by women. Aunties touched me, aunties did this, you know. When was the first time you had sex? Oh, it was my auntie. And some of these aunties are domestic staff. I told my kids growing up, we were in Nigeria for some time, like 18 months, they were in school here. Told them these are staffs. They're not family members, even though I treat them like family members.
Okay.
I don't have any staff living with me except for the security guard. The driver comes in the morning, you resume, and you go back to your house. The housekeeper comes. I don't employ on minors. You have to be an adult, and you know you're working. They're not your family members. They're not blood related. The reason is you have to create boundaries. You have to let them know. So when they begin to protect family members, because you tend to want to protect your family members. Oh, I don't want uncle to get in trouble. I don't want auntie to get in trouble. So the kids are trying to protect them.
Exactly.
Could they have opened up if they're not family members? Yes.
Yes, they could, because if I'm seeing someone at this person is not my cousin, not my nephew, not my auntie, and is doing this kind of thing to me, mama,
you talk.
Exactly. So I'll call my mom, I'll call attention to it. But when I'm seeing this person as my uncle, I can remember really then. I was just like, what would I tell my mom? Should I tell my mom Uncle Yomi is favoring me or something? How would I tell her? What is going to be her reaction? Will she believe me? Or okay, but she tell her, okay, Uncle Yomi is doing this. Okay, then all this all called Uncle Yomi and Uncle Yomi denied it.
Yeah.
So what is going to be my game? So I have to keep everything to myself.
Okay. 1 in every 6 women have been or will be victims of sexual abuse. So it is common. This is not a foreign story.
Exactly.
This is not, oh, it can happen to me. So when you see 6 men gathered together, you know one of them have been raped or will be raped. So this is something, this is an epidemic. So we need to talk more about this. Sit your kids down and lecture them, teach them.
And let them know it is real.
It is real. If you don't teach them, the street will teach them, and they will teach them differently from what you will teach them. Please, parents, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. This is a very, very serious topic, and I'm so glad you're here. I really, really appreciate you opening up. do you feel now? How does this make you feel?
I feel good.
This meeting today, how does that make you feel?
Wow, I feel good. I feel so great.
I'm so glad.
And thank you so much for the opportunity given to me.
Can you look right there and talk to maybe a victim or a parent watching you? Just give them a word of advice.
The word of advice I want to give to every young lady there and parents are just to make sure you watch on your female child and your male also. And for the ladies, if you know you notice this from your uncle, also whatever man it is, your stepfather, your dad or anything, speak up. Speak up. Because you're keeping it to yourself, you're not adding any advantage to yourself. So the better thing is just for you to just do what? Say it out. Because it's going to affect you. If it's not going to affect you presently, just think of the future. That's just the best thing. Say it out. Mommy, this kind of person is doing this to me. Daddy, this person is touching me. Just be free with them. They are your parents. And we know, yes, your parents are so strict to the extent you don't want to talk to them. Just look for someone. Look for someone and talk to them that this kind of thing is happening to me. Because even that thing make me a little bit secretive.
Yeah.
It makes me secretive that I don't talk to people anymore. I just feel like, no, let me just keep it to myself.
Yes.
So the only thing is just that say it out.
Yes.
By you saying it out, you're helping yourself, you're helping the future, you're helping your parent also. And the so-called uncle or the stepfather or your dad is going to serve his punishment. Because I can remember, and even I talked and my mom put it up there, maybe Uncle Yemi could stop.
Did he do it to somebody else?
I don't even know, because I'm very sure he's going to do it to someone else. For him to do it to me freely, just like that, without anybody, maybe a policeman or anything, beating him or anything. So if you feel, oh, everything is right, he can do it, and luckily, come and see God by himself, he gave birth to females.
That's right.
So, just God is on my side.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you
for
coming. I appreciate you for opening up, and I'm thankful that healing is a process, right?
Exactly.
And you are on this journey, and I'm glad you made that bold step to continue this healing process.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you, like she said. Keeping secret is not a good thing, and if this happens, definitely you will be secretive. Parents, please, please, and please be watchful, very, very watchful. Domestic violence, sexual abuse could bring fear, humiliation, stigmatization, all that. So be attentive, be watchful, and make it be friends with your children so they can walk up to you and talk to you and relate to you. If anything is going on, they can confidently walk up to you and talk to you. They need somebody to talk to. And you watching me, you think, okay, you have no child with this issue or you have no problem. Somebody that you know out there is going through something that you can be the help. So do not be judgmental, please. Do not be judgmental. Open up. Open up. Embrace that person. Embrace that person. Be that person that will bring the change to somebody. Thank you for watching. Okay. Thank you, Kemi, for coming out.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you for being bold. Thank you for being the voice for the voiceless. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you for coming.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you for coming. And how do you feel?
I feel good.
Thank you.
Even me by your side, I feel good.